Yeah. Listen. Yo, it's Smack, baby.
Ooh, and Alexis, I had to take a sip.
This is the Judge Us Not podcast, man. We back at the courthouse. And of course, we got my boy Dame in the building.
Here to keep you on check, man.
Yeah,
Still gotta get a gavel, though.
Hey.
What is this session?
Hey.
Tell him the case, bro. This is gonna be an interesting one today.
This is funny
Tell
shit.
him the
Yo.
case.
He's giggling, bro.
That's when you know it's gonna be some shit.
I need to look. I want. Let's start off by having a question.
The world's oldest profession.
The world oldest profession.
I'm gonna say it for you. Prostitution. Prostitution. Prostitution.
Or as they say now, it's trapping, bro. You just say trapping.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you not giggle.
Selling that cat. And I got a question for all of for y'all too.
Whoa.
For me.
Where we going with
Let's
this?
fucking do it. Hey, have anybody here ever paid for some cat, bro?
Man, he came out this motherfucker swinging.
I should have been the one asking the questions too.
Yeah, he came out this motherfucker swinging, boy.
Have
That ain't.
anybody paid for some cat?
Hey.
Hey, and this is the 2-part question, right?
Yeah.
Think about have you ever paid for a prostitute wise, and have you ever paid, you feel like, as far as like a girl you just wanted to fuck, but you started like taking her out on dinner and just shit like that?
I was to say, if you break it down, we've all paid for it.
For sure.
Shit.
But
Which mean by that is like, hey, your intention was literally just to fuck.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
And
you
you're gonna
just-
do whatever
you
to
just
get.
did whatever.
I think there's a couple levels to that too, because it's like
Yeah, I
in a
agree.
mind, is your mindset like I'm gonna buy a dinner, I'm gonna buy some drinks. See, for sure gonna have
Have
to do
the
this, or
expectation.
are you just killing time to not come off like, because you know you're gonna fuck already, but you just kind of killing. That's like an activity you did prior to doing what y'all gonna do, just to be like, you know, I didn't just pick you up, we fucked and I dropped you off. You know what I mean?
But that was still the end goal. Is like you would, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's what that's
The
kind of what
motivations
Dame was
be
saying.
different.
Like, if you know your intention to just be like,
That's all it is.
what do I got to do to fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And you break it down like, man, I paid $300 in an entire day for this.
yeah, well, I could.
But it's crazy though, because see, and if I take a girl out and I'm buying drinks and buying dinner and shit, I literally, that shit is fun to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like having drinks, wine and dine. You know what I mean? Ain't that, who don't want a pretty girl on their arm? You know what I'm saying?
but
It's two different things. Though.
Yeah,
Like you could
yeah.
do that. But there's also situations where
you're
already
doing
know.
it. You're doing it because it's fun, but it's people who do it because they feel like they have to get what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
So
just
I ain't
like-
never did that. I never did that. I'll be honest with you. I ain't did that. That's I don't you know.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah.
So
you know
you're
what I mean?
saying you never wine and dine a girl with the expectation to have sex at the end of the night.
Not with
He
the
never
intention
did
of
it.
that being the tool to do that. And that's what I'm
Got
saying.
it, okay.
Where some guys do that. Some guys that's their tool. They might not have no personality, might not have whatever it is, but they know if you paying, there's like an elephant in the room. The feeling that he done bought me this. I didn't got to give him some pussy now. Like
But
that.
you don't think you've ever like subconsciously did that? Like you probably not intentionally.
I'm not a big dater, bro, honestly.
Okay.
And then this is actually crazy. We talking about this because I'm going through this thing right now. You know what I'm saying? No, straight up. I'll keep it real here. For all the people listening, I don't give a fuck. All the fans, you know. We gonna get on that fan shit. But yeah, bro, I'm just at this point, bro. I don't really give a fuck, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to hide. You know what I mean? I done did what I did, and people that know, and I knew that I was doing certain things, and I have an understanding of why I did it. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like now, I feel like I'm in a different space. But yeah, I haven't really dated a lot. You know what I'm saying? I can honestly
Like
say
a casual date.
not a casual. Like every date I've done, I've honestly. It honestly
like a
has
hangout.
led to sex. Keep it real. Like, yeah. I would probably say, no line. Like probably like 95% of them. Only because in this 1.2, I'm real busy, right? So I never been that kind of like, oh, let's go grab some coffee, let's go have a couple hours.
Don't beat around the bush.
I don't date a lot. So when I do make time to do it, in my mind, which I'm trying to kind of reprogram, is if I'm gonna take the time to do this, we gonna do it. Like I'm kind of extremist in that sense. So what I'll do is we ain't gonna go to just like dinner real quick. Like I'm gonna go like let's go on a trip. You know what I mean? Let's go to Monterey for the weekend. Let's do this and that. Like if we're gonna date, we're gonna date. Yeah. And but on the flip side, bro, it's actually been kind of biting me in the ass because I realized all those activities or whatever, that kind of like invokes certain emotions from the woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's been getting me in a lot of shit. So right now I'm on break time.
You need to go on a coffee date, bro. And
yeah,
just
see, I don't know nothing about. See,
and talk to somebody like, what's your favorite colors?
Yeah. See, I haven't.
You like,
done
let's go on a trip and then plan our life.
All right.
So
bro.
what would you call it? Is that like extreme dating, bro?
I think it is, bro. It's not cool though.
So have you ever paid for cat that was like? That's the term we use. We don't want to be too hard.
We're going to ring this shit around the rosy because last episode we was all beat, boy.
We don't want to be too, yeah.
So have we paid?
Have you ever paid for cat that was just like, bitch, this is what I want you to do. Let's get in and out of this motherfucker. So I ain't got to want it down you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So okay. So check this out. I have done that one time. But it's not what you think. It's not like, oh shit, I'm horny. I need to go woo woo. It was not
peer pressure. You didn't drive down 23rd.
Nah,
and just like,
hell
stop.
nah, fuck no.
It was peer pressure.
Wasn't that? Nah, it wasn't. No, it wasn't peer pressure. I mean, I went with a group of friends. What we did was we went to the little massage spot, and shit. Honestly, bro, I don't even have no problem talking about it because what I came away from it taught me a lot because it was a group of friends. We went, and of course, like. My attitude is, if we doing it, fuck, let's go. We keep it lit. Let's go. We going deep. Let's go right now. So then I probably did start peer pressuring people to go. You know what I mean? Now that I think
how many other people did you get to do it?
I ain't gonna lie, we was deep.
The whole group. Bro, like, I'm doing it. Y'all got to do it too.
Bro, it was about 5 or 6 of us, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. But so we went, and what it was on the massage parlors. You feel me? Like where. Like it was like legit. Like this you're not getting a massage, right? The little bras is lined up, the whole 9. So we go in.
Brothel.
Yeah, it was a straight brothel, right? So we go in.
That sound lit.
I went. See, you would think so, bro. This is what's the crazy part of the story. This is why I didn't have no problem talking about it. So we went. And I'm thinking like, oh shit, this shit gonna be, this is gonna be crazy. I used to watch Cat House and Bunny Ranch, all that bullshit. So I'm thinking, all right, let's go. I want to experience this. I'm all about the experience. Yeah. Like, that's why I don't want to be being like, oh no, I never did that. I've seen it hella times, but let's try this shit. I want to see what it's about. So we go, they lining up. Instantly, the energy. I'm real big on energy, right? You know what I mean? And mind you, this was years ago. But so we go in, the energy's like, whoa, like this is some real deal, like human trafficking shit, like a motherfucker, right? These women, that's another thing I'm working on. These women, honestly, like if I was to look at, they don't want to be there, bro. Yeah. So I was already, and I'm talking about I'm sober as a motherfucker. So I'm all. Like I'm taking shit for what it is. Like, I'm in my emotions, right? So anyway, I'm like, okay.
You want to talk first?
Yeah. So it's a bunch of.
I was like, sit down. Come here. Sit down. Listen.
Oh my God, this shit is crazy. So check this out. So we go. They lined up. I seen one girl I liked. You feel me? And I was like, oh yeah, she clean, right? But I had to use a restroom. You feel me? So then I go to the restroom real quick. Come to find out, my partner while I'm in the restroom, he grabbed her, right? Because she was a little cute thing. So when I come out. She gone, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, man, that's the one I wanted. So anyway, so then I'm like, man, that's the one I wanted, bro. I wanted that one. I'ma just wait. You feel me? And then I'm sitting there, yeah. So that's how picky I was. So I sit down, waiting. I'm chilling. I'm like, man, what the fuck am I waiting for? I'm not finna go right out. Like, it just started feeling.
Hold on, man. Fuck that. I want that bitch. I'm at the way here.
Bruh,
I came here. That's who I want. That's what I'm coming to get, guys.
Exactly.
Go ahead, wipe her down. I'll just go take her around back.
Exactly. The more you talk about this shit, the more you understand this shit is weak, bro, for real. I mean, if you do it, that's fine, you know what I mean? But this way, it's like an assembly line type shit. This shit is many, right? So anyway, I'm sitting down. And then I'm like, nah, I'm waiting for that one. All the other ones are sitting there looking like, when like some homies like they trying to smile, but they look scared at the, like that kind of shit. So I'm looking and it's like hella mirrors. So I'm looking at this mirror and I see all them behind me looking hella sad. Like basically like This motherfucker would rather wait for these seconds than pick one of us fresh girls sitting here waiting, right? So I'm like, fuck. So
They
I'm
gonna
a
get yelled at afterwards, bro. They gonna get.
so I'm a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? So my feelings start getting in. I'm like, fuck, I feel fucked up, bro. So I look at one little, like a little import model looking girl, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even really my steez like that, but I was like, fuck
they're
it.
all Asian girls.
They was all Asian, but the one I wanted was light skinned girl. That's what that was.
Oh,
that's
you don't
what
do the dark Asian stuff?
No, I'm talking. She was a black girl. It was
Oh,
all
shit.
Asian girls. So I was like it was like some Chinatown looking shit, but it was like one black girl for some odd reason, right?
She just got lost in the city.
Yeah, for real.
Wandered in the wrong spot, and now she got a job.
Exactly. So anyway, I see the girl, lock eyes with her. I'm like, man, come on, let's go. And then she's like, oh, okay, woo woo. So we go to the room. It's one of them ones. It's like a legit thing, bro. You gotta take a shower. You feel me? All the shit before. I'm acting like I'm at a spa or something. She had like, you want tea or water or something? I'm like, hell yeah, give me one of each.
Tea first,
I want both of them things, right? So anyway, it was just when it started getting weird. It was already weird, but then I started like my conscience started itching at me, and I was just like, what the fuck? It was, you know what it does? It takes everything that I probably could say I like about engaging with women, as far as like the conversation, the chemistry, the eye contact, like, oh, she feeling me, the vibing, all that shit is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where it turned into just like, oh, what you like, this and that, and I'm just like, yeah, like basically like how much to hit or whatever, you know what I mean? So she's like, how much, this bunch, this and that, woo woo. I'm like, all right, for sure.
I gotta know how much it was though.
Man, honestly, it was like 100. It was like 100. Yep, it was 100. So it was 100, but I knew going in, people was like telling me like, bro, don't just let them know you got hella money. You feel me? They gonna try to work you, right? You know how the shit be.
Is this like were you like in a different country? Nigga?
No, bro, this
this
is
was
in
in the city.
Frisco.
Oh shit, bro, my bad.
This one of them under
I'm all
spots.
trying to take notes. Like where?
Yeah,
Can I find the?
yeah. So anyway, it's like
Shit, that's off
100.
the corner of.
I forgot the address. It was under. You gotta like go and they look at you on the cameras and all that shit and let you in. They buzz you in. If you look shady, they don't even let you in. So anyway, so yeah, bro. So I was like 100, whatever it was. So the whole get down. You put the condom on. I don't need to go in detail with that, but it is what it is. But the whole time, I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? This shit is like. At this point, now I almost did start feeling like I peer pressured myself, or like I'm doing something just to be part of what we all doing. And that was a weak feeling. And that was like, damn, that's probably what prostitutes feel like. That's probably what she feel like.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I'm
want to know
saying?
what I think you did, bro? I think you coerced everybody into doing this shit.
Probably
And,
did.
and then realizing you was the
You
one
fucked
that
it up?
didn't want to do this shit.
He's like, oh shit, there's still time. I can talk him out of it.
Nah, but see,
All his friends
maybe-
came out like,
maybe
hell
they-
yeah, I had a good time. I don't want to with his head
Maybe
down.
they're
like,
still picking. I
man.
can stop
hey,
this now.
nah, but you know what? It wasn't that, because I've heard so many people be like, boy, that should be lit. I go to this place and do. They gas it up. Like, boy, she was so bad, do. So I'm like, man, I have to experience this at least once. And I did, and that's the feelings I had. I was like, bro, this shit hella weak. I'm over here hitting this shit. And it's a what's that called? Like a mirror. There's a mirror next to us, right? And
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
wanna look
looking.
at yourself.
I'm looking at myself like, what the fuck is you doing? I'm having a heart-to-heart with myself in the
Look at
mirror.
this monster.
And she just on some, oh, you know how it be, just gassing. Oh, that didn't make me feel so good. Like all that kind of bullshit. I'm in there laughing, like, cause I don't even like accents. Like nothing about this shit was my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like accents. I don't know. I just wasn't fucking with it. And I'm just like, and then we finished or whatever, and then yeah, bro. I was like, this shit is for the birds, bro. This shit ain't for me. Yeah. And another reason why I did want to do it, one, I want to experience it because people gas it up. I was like, oh, it might be lit, like sex. Like, yeah, of course you want to try it out or whatever. But I left thinking like, this shit ain't for me. This shit's hella weak. I definitely am a participant of like human trafficking like a motherfucker, because you can't tell me these women want to do this. These motherfuckers is fucking one after another all day long. You can't tell me this is what they trying to do. They ain't making barely no money. So that one sat with me real. I was just like, bro, I just felt gross. And then what was it? That, and then it just really taught me like what do I look at what I look for, like engaging with a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a pure sexual interaction. So I actually carried that on throughout my like dating and dealing with women too. I was like, bro, sex really ain't even at the top of my list. You feel me? Because I could have did that, and I did do that, and I didn't like it. So it tells me that I really got a vibe, and you got to really.
Vibing is kind of you. I think you took it as like vibing is what turns you on, and not just having,
exactly,
like,
and
sex,
exactly. And another reason I tried it was because what I do, you feel me, is with my profession or whatever, I'm constantly engaging with like people that I work on. You feel me? So I don't really try to like blend, blur that line or whatever. So, and like on app or Instagram or whatever. I can't really just be getting at females, you feel me? Because I forget, like, this is a business profile, you know what I mean? So it's hard to engage with women and them not take it to want some business too, in those lines. So then I was like, well, shit, maybe I could be one of them businessmen that just all business and I could just fulfill the sexual shit on some business shit, just pay for it. Yeah. But then I was like, fuck, I can't even do that because I wasn't feeling that shit.
You can't pay for the mental part.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be one of them motherfuckers that buy a prostitute just to lay with me in the bed and shit and talk. You know how the motherfuckers do that?
I just did company.
Because prostitutes tell me that all the time. They be like, this motherfucker paid whatever money. All we did was go out to dinner, and he went to an office party with me.
Company.
Yeah, and that's really at the core of what motherfuckers want. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, man, I ain't ashamed to talk about that shit because I did it, and I feel like if anybody else is maybe thinking about it or something, like that could be your experience.
It's way different. It's way different from doing that and like, fuck, that was shit. I can't stop now.
Nah, bro, I wasn't fucking with it. But my partner, I ain't gonna lie, I know motherfuckers that. That's their shit.
Regular
that's
on the weekly.
Shit.
They one of the regulars.
That's their shit. That's their shit. So it was crazy. It was a reflecting. It was a learning experience like a motherfucker, bro. On the way out, I didn't want to like open the door and like, come on, bitch, run up out of, get up out of here. You feel me? But
freedom, run.
Yeah. But it was crazy, man.
What about you, Dan?
Man, I can't. Yeah, I've never. And I'm also the type of person like I don't even like strip clubs, bro. Like I don't do strip clubs, and the reason why mainly is kind of like what you say. Like I can usually tell when you don't really like me. Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying? If I know that you're just talking to me because I have something, it's like something clicks off where it's like I'm not really into it. So you in a strip club, they're like, "Oh, hey, love." And they start talking like you. If I didn't have no money, if I say I don't have money, you'll walk right away.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, either it's like, hey, just like forget that whole part where you're trying to pretend like I got a shot with you because I know I don't. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, all right, I'm paying you to pretend that you like me. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like that. It doesn't do anything for me, so I don't even do strip clubs really. I'm a little cheap too.
I get that with strip clubs though, because that's part of the reason why like I don't comparing those two. That's always been my thing. It's just like, why the fuck would I go to a strip club and just throw money when I could just?
It's still entertainment, but I don't like the girls will walk up to you and then they try to like play a role. It's like, okay, I only want you. Like, shut up. You know you don't fucking want me. You know I'm here. Like, I don't like that. It's like a mental part. You know what I'm saying? Where you could break it, but like, I already know it's an act and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
I like strip clubs on slow nights. You know what I mean?
See, when he be trying to wiggle on.
Yeah, and because I met some
remember
dope
how we was chilling
women
from
strip
in Vegas. We was chilling in the strip club. We was in there talking to these females. I'm just
maybe want to go grab a drink and shit. And I can actually.
I was talking to one. I'm just like, whoa, what's up? I thought she was just. I didn't even know she was working there because she was just sitting there sitting down. So I'm just like, whoa. She's like, oh, I'm just tired, I'm like, what, you work here? She was like, yeah. I'm like, well, shit, give a nigga one day.
But I'm real big too. Like the energy is like, I've been with people where it's just like just us together and we having sex and like you ever try to kiss somebody they don't want to kiss but you fuck him. To me that's like I'm already mentally out of it. I'm like, wait a minute, like I'm already feeling a disconnect here.
You want to know what's weird about that? That's me. Like I don't like kissing at all.
Yeah, it's like if we're being intimate, but you don't. If that's too intimate, I'm literally inside you. Like what the fuck, bro?
That's a sign of the lips. So they do something.
The only person that I can deal with kissing obviously is my wife. Like anybody else that even like tries, like I can't even fuck. Like I always get this like gross feeling like.
Well, that's why you shouldn't fuck everybody too. You know what I'm saying? I don't just like. It would be hard for me just like I barely know you. Let's start like
I could fuck anybody, bro.
Yeah, I can't just like blindly go.
See, motherfuckers is different,
Yeah,
bro.
bro,
I'm
I
telling
couldn't
you.
do that, bro. I
That's
couldn't
why I
just
love
like
talking about this shit.
like it would be weird. I'd be like, yeah, let's talk first. Like, what the fuck? We just go.
I feel like not.
I think at
kiss-
one point in life I could do that, but like now I wouldn't be able to do that now.
Yeah.
Like it would just be weird for me. Like if without the intimacy part,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to just kind of like.
That's a trip, bro. Like, cause we really talking like some women right now. Like,
Yeah.
like you
But
know
I know how it is.
You
But
know
I
what
used
I'm
to be
saying?
able to just like I don't give a fuck. I don't need to know your
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
No, nothing. But I can't do that now. You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
like not kissing is like taking away a tool. Like you doing things and you're just, you know what I mean? It's like cutting one of your arms off. You feel me? Like that's something that you could use to, you know what I mean? You got to do a lot for these women, man, to get them, you know what I'm saying? So that's taking away one aspect, you know what I mean?
The kissing, what happened with me with the kissing is kind of how your experience was with the brothel. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was this chick that we was like cool or whatever, and I wasn't really like fucking with her like that, but I just kind of wanted to fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but she was like, she was with it and all that, and then she just wanted to kiss, and when she kissed me, it's like this feeling of like sickness, bro.
It's
Like,
like, yeah.
it was just weird. It was just like, and since that day, bro, like I've never. It's like I can't. Every time I think of somebody kissing or thinking like tongue or anything like that shit, like it makes me gag, bro.
It's
Like,
like, is it like on some like, what is it? Like germaphobe type?
yeah,
lane, kinda?
yeah. Like I can give a female like a peck. You feel me? But anything that's like saliva based, it's like don't
Really?
fucking.
But I feel like if we can't kiss, at least like I for sure wouldn't want to fuck you.
yeah, like
Like,
I gotta.
I feel like that should be the ultimate level. You know what I'm saying? But I think people are very opposite. It's like, oh, we can do everything, but
That's
some
true.
people I think kissing is more intimate.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Motherfucker cheat on you, and you be like, you fucked him? You kissed? Like,
Oh, yeah.
you kissed
Well,
him,
you wanna
though?
know what's crazy about that?
hell
Even
nah,
like,
you know what I'm
because
saying?
I know a couple of like escort females. You feel me? And that's like one of the things that they don't even do. You feel me? They're like, oh, I won't kiss them. You know what I'm saying? Like we can do this, they can pay for this or whatever, but I won't kiss them. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, also
think
you can put protection on too. You can't really like kissing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say
I
that.
don't know. That's just another level.
I hope anybody ain't kissing an escort. Like I'm just saying, like you do what you do, but it's like.
but that's what.
See, I fuck around and kiss an escort, bro. I'd
Nah,
be in
that'd
the
be-
moment,
yeah.
bro. I'd be in the moment, bro. If we vibing, everything just shuts
like,
off. It's
cause
just
Like,
being
nigga,
her,
it's
baby.
extra.
I'm not even thinking about all the
I look
300
at that-
motherfuckers you done fuck.
I look at that as like the most extreme, like more than fucking. Like if I see a nigga in the club and just tonguing some bitch, I'm like, nigga, you fucking nasty, nigga. What is you doing?
Yeah.
But
feel
you
me?
walk to the car, he's hitting that shit behind the dumpster. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
get
like,
it, bro.
okay, there you go. There you go. That makes sense.
for
That
real,
makes
though.
sense right there.
Didn't even close the dumpster. He just.
I can't even lie, bro. I done been that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
Kissing in the club, bro.
Yeah,
You see a motherfucker from across the
That
club.
shit sober you up quick though.
You
'cause
don't,
realize
you don't
what
even
you're doing.
say nothing. God,
Yeah,
that's
I
some
can't
younger
even-
shit too, though. But
And
yeah.
I didn't have to curve some bitches like.
Yeah, if you ain't intoxicated, you just realize what you're doing. You're like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, man, I'm not.
Boy, I done been in a club before, boy. See a girl across a club, didn't say not one word, boy, just with the eyes, and it's like we floated to each other on the dance floor.
Everybody,
You know what I'm saying? And I just, boy, that shit, yeah, straight slow motion. Oh man, that girl was on me that night. That was crazy.
I guess it's my turn, huh?
Yeah, man, hell yeah, this motherfucker.
he's trying to put this thing
Boy,
on.
hell yeah, bro. Like,
He
man,
opened this
We need to
shit
hear
up.
some stories.
I'm
He
cashing
opened
out
this
whatever, bro. Whatever you need, baby, I got you.
Double down, double
Oh. Yeah,
It's a safe space, bro.
yeah.
down. Till it get posted,
He gonna edit. He's the one gonna edit himself out.
he
bro.
gonna chop that motherfucker up.
I have, but the thing is, my experience from your experience was like, to me, was more like an eye opener. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like that, like how people like wine and dine females just to like fuck around with them. You feel me? But I feel like once I did that, it opened up a new light for me, like
Your
talking with
perception on
females.
it
You feel me?
changed.
Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
just kind of like. So now, even when you talking about strip clubs and shit like that, like all that shit comes into play now. It's just like, damn, why, nigga? Why pay to get in and then pay her to do a lap dance? I could have just bought some pussy for less than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you think logically, it's like, hey, if I was rich, the same time, like I ain't
And-
gonna go try to get to know somebody. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
but that's what I'm saying. It's just like I was talking to my partner one time, and he was just like, "Oh man, yeah, I got this girl. Man, we had went to this hotel with him. I'm adding all this shit. I'm just like, damn, bro, you just spent like $400. I'm like, nigga, you could have just bought some pussy. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
cause that's all you initially wanted to do in the first place. And it's just like, nigga, you could have just bought something for that. You feel me? So I think that's what it did for me. It's just like everything has a price now with me. You feel me? It's just like.
But again, that's also too if your intentions like you just trying to fuck,
Yeah.
like you already know that's it. Like I have no intention of
that's
getting to know
my
this
thing.
person.
Like, I'm literally just like, or not just be on some horn
You're
dog
more on
shit.
the stimulation
I just
part.
be like, I just want to get enough so I can get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know, man. I think it's weird. I think it's hella funny that we sitting there talking about this shit.
Nah, bro. You know why I like it? Because it shows how different motherfuckers is.
Yeah.
Because I go to strip club and I'll make it rain on a motherfucker. It's not, oh, show me something. It ain't that.
Yeah.
I'll make
It's
it rain.
a different
on,
attitude.
It's different shit. Like if a girl's up there dancing, for one, I know that shit is hard work. You feel me? I really talk to them bros. Like I know what they go through and shit. And if I see nobody ain't showing, it'd be like a badass one on there. Everybody going to her. It could be the boosiest motherfucker up there. I'm gonna go crazy for it. Like, man, girl, go ahead. Like, I'm on some whole different shit. You know what I mean? Where if you didn't know, you would think, oh man, he really trying to see what she could do. Like, nah, man, dude, you came out here and shit. I know my ass wouldn't do this for no $10 that we throwing on this stage. Like, go ahead, get your money in, go buy you some whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like. It's more so like that, you know what I mean? A strip club is just different, you know what I mean? I like to talk to the bro. That's why I say I like to go on a slow night when them motherfuckers ain't doing shit. You get to, peel back the layers, you feel me? Like, I don't know.
Why do you think? Damn, bro,
That shit is fun.
Now I'm mad that we talking about this shit. We should have got a fucking escort on this motherfucker, bro. We could do it next time.
Yeah.
We could talk about it next time, but because I actually want to get to like
That could be a part 2.
yeah, because I actually want to
Dive
get to
deeper into the escapades. of
yeah, because I want to get to like why you think I'm not gonna say why you think they do it because I'm not gonna say I kind of know, but
I feel like there's so many levels.
yeah,
There's so many
it's way
reasons.
too many levels to it. You feel
It'd
me?
be interesting to hear from the mouth, though, from
Yeah.
the horse's mouth
Yeah.
on that.
I same thing. I know a couple of girls who like once you actually get to know them, just knowing them personally, and some people you like in my head I'm like, fuck, your life just sounds terrible, and like I
Yeah,
wish you could kind of you know what I'm saying. You could see like the problems with it, and they feel like that's the only thing that they could do. And then there is also some girls too who be. You're like,
open,
damn, she got this game. Like, she is in
got
control of it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But some people are come from a dark place, and some people come from like, hey, this is just a business.
And just like you said that, like coming from a dark place, like sex become a different thing to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you can't even.
It's a trading commodity to them.
It's deep to get into. I definitely want to get somebody on who can like. I want to get 2 different types on to.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have a
You're
couple.
gonna have to do that. Hey, and even on all that note, even like dealing with a stripper or a prostitute, retired prostitute, whatever. What women don't understand, or what people I don't think understand, is like once you open that door, bro. Like, and once you, like even a stripper, you stripping every night, this and that. Like you said, it turns into a business. Boy, have you ever really talked to a stripper, bro? And it's no regular shit no more. There's no that whole little. Fucking romantic and all that shit. That shit be going out the fucking window because these bras, everything is, they've been sexual all for hours and hours. So when they get off and they pull up, it's very like blah sometimes. You know what I mean? There's no like fantasy like, oh, you naked. Nah, everybody, you've been naked all fucking night.
You
know
won't
what
get the
I'm saying?
sweatpants and flip flops.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't all this cracked up.
That
to be.
same feeling, the same feeling that I said I had. Like you start looking at money different. I know this escort chick that tells me like that. She's like, now when dudes try to talk to me, everything has a price now. You know what I'm saying? She was
That's
like,
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
so
saying.
when they be like, oh, I want to do this, it's like, nigga, I can make this much money doing this. It's like even your reaction, your interaction with a man is like, nigga, is you paying me or not?
Yeah,
you feel me? Because you just wasted my time.
also
Because
too,
their time is money. Because people pay for their time. You know what I'm saying?
And they see that they gonna see the worst of humans. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody views them probably it's just like you're an object, and either they're gonna take advantage of it, but they may even lose track of like what a good person is because all day like that's what your full time job is to get the worst of the worst that are coming to you to kind of use you up. So they're gonna look at regular people like probably can't even tell the difference.
Yeah.
They start getting
Why,
jaded.
why
Like
do you think?
that's some sad shit. If you really think about it.
Why do you think prostitution is illegal? Then you think that's kind of why? Because like what it can possibly do, or
Nah,
like,
bro, it's for sure illegal because it's no different from drugs being illegal.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you let somebody else control too much of a commodity, a much needed commodity that's never gonna go away. Like everybody's gonna want pussy forever. It's never gonna go away. It's just like people always want to get high forever.
Yeah,
And you can't really control that.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
didn't even
saying?
think about that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's the man woman thing, but like definitely gonna let a woman, like if she's smart and on her shit and she can control that, she can you know what I'm saying, she could do something positive with it.
Yeah. It also loses value at that point. It's just simple supply and demand. I think that applies to everything.
Kinda, we'll get into that. But the only reason because it's not illegal everywhere.
Yep.
You feel me? So that's kind of why I want to get into like
and where it is legal, like when you legalize something, what makes it legal? Like we're gonna tax you on it.
Yeah,
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? If you're being honest, a girl could become a millionaire off her fucking pussy,
yeah,
bro.
for sure.
Mm.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's like the amount of money that you can make off that is like you can't cap it. You know what I'm saying? It depends, but also like I think there's also obviously the mental thing that comes along with it.
Right. I
don't think, to me, I'm just gonna assume making a hypothesis or whatever. I don't think that shit would be worth it, bro. Like that's the epitome of like selling your soul. I could do a whole lot of shit for money, but am I gonna be able to sleep at night? Like you were saying, it changes your perception on relationships, on people, on the opposite sex. Everything is just, and I think at a certain level, that's happening to a lot of people, whether you're a prostitute, stripper, or not. Even women in general, they're in the music industry, in the movies, they're getting depicted in a one way, just like we're getting depicted in one way, and it's changing our perceptions of each other. You got regular females that's like, oh, not even that you're gonna have to pay for this pussy, but you better have you're gonna be making this much money, or you're gonna have to pay for take me out. I'm not doing it. They get that like real entitlement. You know what I mean?
It don't matter about having a personality and chemistry.
Yeah,
that match.
all that shit start going out
even
the window. These bras be so pretty and so all thick and this and that. They get to opening their mouth, boy. I'd be like, man, I don't even want it no more. You feel me?
Yeah, I know. I definitely came across females.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like,
Yeah.
Imagine as a man though, like because they got male prostitutes too, but obviously we're not sought after, or lusted after a mother. Like imagine if it was your job, like you had to have sex with people that you weren't attracted to.
yeah,
So
that's deep.
I
You know what I'm
I knew him, my partner when I was in this was years ago, but he had stripped, and I'm young and shit. I'm just like, bro, for real? He was like, yeah, I make whoop whoop, and you see him this and that driving this and that shit. I'm like, babe, how much you be making? I even started thinking, yeah, and I was like, bro, tell me the game, like how's it go down? And I ain't gonna lie, bro, even a male stripper, it turns into going to these parties. He would even tell me, he's like, bro, honestly, bro, I have to do this. I got to take a shot. I got to do a couple bumps. I got to do this and this. So people don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard, very rare that people in that industry are sober as fuck when they're doing that. So now you're taking on this substance habit or whatever just to be able to do your job.
Just to get by.
Just to get by.
Because some things seem fun. Some things only fun for the moment, but it's not fun every day. You feel me? Just like how you pretty much like quit drinking. You feel me? It's you knew it was fun at the time, but when you started doing it every day, you like, nigga, I really got a problem now. You know what I'm saying? Like now it don't feel the same way like it used to be. You feel me? And I think when you start doing same thing with drugs, you take it, you're not doing it once in a while. Now you're doing it every day. Now you an addict. You know what I'm saying? Now you on the curve. Now you doing all this other shit because you want that everyday lifestyle again. You feel me? It's just like, I think too much of anything is always going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying?
You start asking yourself too, like why? Like why am I doing it? What is really going on? Yeah, I got money.
Especially when you spend a lot of time with yourself, man. You really just be like, that shit'll bother you.
That shit'll really eat at you. You realize you've been boo-boo the fool for a long time. You know what I mean? That's like what's that J. Cole line on his new album? He was talking about like fucking all the hoes until you realize you are the hoe. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, damn, that's real. You know, because all these, a lot of us out here, we think we players, we doing the zoo, but really, you really are a hoe. Yeah. And more than a hoe, you like you were saying, people whining and dining and cashing out to do it. So you doing all this, putting out, And then and you put out your energy too when you having sex or whatever. So it's like, who's really winning? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
A
When
lot
I have sex, I be tired, bro. I don't be wanting to do
a lot
shit.
of
after
people
that
they
shit.
don't learn. Like you ever met somebody like in their 40s and they still like
I don't-
they like a 19-year-old. Like, bro, you
Yeah.
still doing like.
Yeah.
They still be in clubs and shit, like
Yep.
buying outfits on Friday so they can go out. Like,
Yep.
bro, what the fuck is you doing, bro?
And that's the reason why I don't hang with a lot of people no more, just because it's like that I'm just not into that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and I can't be mad at them. You feel me? But I'm not. I don't
Sure
knock
can.
them. I don't be like, man, you still doing that shit? I just. No, y'all good, bro. Y'all go do y'all thing. You feel me? Because I'm just not. That shit just not fun to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like to me it just feels like some loser shit to me. You know
But
what I'm
I
saying?
always wonder though, because like if you really kind of sat them down, like, hey, bro, are you really happy doing this, or are you trying to just kind of cover up for something? It's like you really like
It's always
want to go
covering
out.
up.
Are you in a club like 3 times in a week, bro? Like, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
always covering up.
Because
bro.
I'm not gonna say I think I've always been, even when I did go out when I was younger, I never liked going out though. I just always liked chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just like
It's
chilling
crazy.
with
I
females.
think a lot of people didn't like going out. Who be in a club just didn't want to be there, bro.
Yeah. My friend,
If you
my
go to a
friends
club,
drag me out.
most of the people there in the club probably don't even want to be there, but
yeah.
they just ain't gonna say it because why? What, peer pressure?
Yep.
Because
Peer
Al
pressure,
was outside trying to get everybody to come in the
I was
goddamn
out
club.
selling dreams, bro.
Yeah. Get up in here. We need
Get up in here. This
we
is
need
the
3
spot.
more
I'm telling you,
girls.
this is where you want to be.
Yeah.
This is where you want to be.
We need 3 more girls for
I
the,
was
for
one
the
of them niggas
bottles.
in Vegas that always had the cards.
Because I always hear people be like, yeah, I never, because the same thing. I don't like going to clubs, honestly. But I would go because with friends and shit. But
Peasing,
you
just
never
to
get
pease.
somebody like, I love being in a club. Like, I never hear that shit though.
Yeah.
I just like to chill with women,
It's
man.
I put it like this because it's different. Like people could do, you get 5 people that go in the club, damn near getting 5 different motivations for being in that club.
Yeah.
Like even I had a revelation one time when I was in a bar one time. I was just kind of like, man, let me just go to this bar and just chill. You know what I mean? I might have one drink or something, but just on some different shit. Usually I'd be going trying to buy the fucking bar out and all this shit. But I went and I think I was just having a beer or something, and I would sit back and I watched people at the bar and all that, and I was like, by not going super hard and it not being like super lit, I was actually able to like analyze it. And it's bro, like these motherfuckers is not going to the bar like, oh shit, I sure need a drink. Ooh, woo. Motherfuckers is going in there for like the camaraderie, the socialization. Like they had a rough day, they want to talk to the next motherfucker next to them that they had a rough day, want to talk shit about the Raiders, whatever the fuck. It's so many reasons why, and I think it's the same thing with the club. You want to go, you're insecure, you get hella attention from the men, you get your ego boost. Peer pressure, you know what I'm saying? You lost hella weight and whatever you want. Now you want to show, I did all this work. Somebody gonna see this shit, whatever the fuck it is.
I think
There's so many reasons.
I think
bro.
social media took care of that though for people who
flex?
wanted to be seen.
Oh, the flex.
I ain't gonna be in the
Like
club.
I ain't gotta be nowhere. I can just show people the way
I
I
used to do the club videos, bro. Like, just go to the
Oh,
video.
yeah, you know what's
and then
up.
I would go to the club and like sometimes I would go and I would see like a section. Like my job is to observe really. And you can see a whole a section of girls. They just come and to be in this one section in the club together.
Yep.
And they do a little Snapchat little thing, and then they go back to like I would have to walk up to people like, hey, can you guys pretend like act like you're having fun for the video?
It's so
And then I would go,
fake,
and like some
man.
girls I walk up to, I was like, are you happy? Are you having fun? Why you like just kind of like, and then just
Yeah.
like act like they didn't want to be there. I'm like,
Yeah.
why did you guys even come out to this thing?
Yeah.
And then some people they should be going stupid the whole
Yep,
shit.
Yep.
But
it depends
yeah,
how.
a lot of people in there just like it's just they go and sit down all on the same couch. They all came together. They all sat together. Like you didn't even want to come to socialize with nobody. Like you
Yeah.
just wanted to come out like.
Exactly.
I don't even know.
unless you really wanted to listen to music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But some
Really
people
loud
do.
music.
No,
where
no,
you-
for sure.
Because I asked,
sure.
I had a conversation with my sister, and she was like, "Oh man, we used to go. We didn't even drink. Me and my friends, we used
some
to just
people like to
dance all
dance, you know what
night."
I'm saying?
I was like, "God damn!" I was like, "Hell nah." You know what I mean? Like, nah. But it's our perception and what our
My
motivations
boy
are. You know?
actually like questioned his wife, bro. That's his wife now, but he was like questioning if he wanted to be with her because like he really liked to dance and shit. He was just like, bro, my wife don't like dancing and shit like that. He was like, I like to really like
it's
to go
real.
out, you feel me, and dance. And he was just like, we just like opposites, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Well, I'm
That
glad-
could really
I'm
be
glad
his
he
thing
ended
though.
up-
Like
Yep,
everybody has their thing. Like
Yeah.
that might be his. Like man, I need someone who's gonna dance with me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
but I'm glad that worked out.
yeah.
But yeah, man, that shit is crazy.
That's interesting, though. But
I'm surprised we got that out of it. Shit.
yeah. Now I knew we was going to, but yeah, that was that was a good one. So basically, I confessed my prostitution activity. You know,
The fucking cops gonna
You
roll
know.
up like, is this him? Yeah,
is this him? Yeah. But nah, that shit was, man, to close it up, man.
What-
I think that was a powerful.
Oh, we ain't closing shit.
You ain't
up,
closing-
bro.
running it?
No, we ain't. We got shit to talk about, bro.
What? You ain't trying to run into another one, or you want to keep it lit?
We got shit to talk about.
Oh shit, Dame over here like, motherfucker, you ain't chopping and editing it.
Nah, we can probably
Yeah.
what? I guess we could just we can like top it off about
Cause I want to bring some on, like we were saying, part two.
yeah.
For real.
Oh, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Man, yeah.
Titanic ain't sunk yet, bro.
You know.
What? I guess we pretty much answered that question. Like if it was legal. Like,
I feel like it would, just like any other drug. You know what I mean?
Do you think it helps some people? You know what I'm saying?
Like, is it like a positive?
Yeah,
thing?
is it a positive side to it?
I
You know
feel
what
like
I'm
it
saying?
is. Just like my interaction with it could be completely different from somebody else. Because that's what I told people when somebody said like prostitution, whatever. Like, how could you pay for sex? That's so. And mind you, it's like a beautiful ass person saying this shit. I'm just like, man, check this out. That's for one, you have no problem finding anyone to have sex with, whatever. Imagine somebody that may not be good looking, you know what I mean, has low ass self esteem. And yeah, there's a human. They want to have sex. So what do you want to do? You want all that sexual frustration to build up and then fucking be addicted to porn or turn into a fucking pedophile or some shit? Nah, let
It's
them
true,
go.
bro. There's definitely
cash
people
out
out
and
there. It's
do
like
they-
they don't. I mean,
Yeah.
unfortunately, they don't have the same.
Well,
Yeah.
Shot.
And that's the
It just
difference.
depends on who
That's
you
the
are.
difference between men and women, though, because like women are born with value. You know what I'm saying? And men have to earn theirs, and if you don't,
bro, there's
you ain't
there's
even-
people who did
you know what I'm
mass
saying?
people who did mass shootings, and they're
Probably because they didn't fuck.
what they said is like because they got turned down by a girl.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like you should start fucking people because
Yeah.
to prevent a mass shooting, but like imagine like I mean obviously I don't think we have that problem like. But imagine if like you got no love like that at all. Like the mental aspect on you is like, oh shit, nobody wants me.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah.
Like that would fucking suck.
Yeah. Like really though.
Yeah.
Really sucks.
Like remember for years and years, you a grown ass man. You can't like I'm sure like even if you just want one person like to like feel loved and wanted.
Yeah, not
You know what I'm
even don't have to be sex shit. Like even
Yeah.
to hug and kiss a motherfucker.
Just
like,
notice me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just notice me type of shit.
and people that down talk prostitution, they don't even think that. They just think like, oh, it's
It's just all
sex, that's
pervs
gross,
who are just trying to get their shit off.
Man, there's so many levels to it. You know,
And
what
that's
I'm saying?
and that's a good point, Dame. It's just like people do think that like it be on some perv.
They
shit.
think it's
just
all
like,
dirty
Yeah.
and you know
and
like
it's just like
it's a
no, it's just
natural
some
thing.
motherfuckers just feel like they can't.
It's everybody in the shadows, the scum of the earth.
It's
type
like
of shit, bro.
to some people, just like, what am I supposed to do if nobody's talking to me? What am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, fucking, and that's how we get to the whole thing. Like, it's people who just pay for it just to have company. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I just want somebody to act like they see me for a moment. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
Nah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
real.
kind of whack though that some people do have it like that. You know
That's
what
hella whack. Like
That's
that's
hella
sad, bro. That's like real.
I mean,
deal sad.
just imagine if you were like just being an ugly dude. Like I ain't rating nobody, but it's like, man, I ain't ever had no problems. Just like,
they ain't calling me ugly and
you know what I
shit.
mean? Like,
yeah.
well, like, what say if you like overweight and you have one leg that's shorter than the other one, and all, you know what I'm saying? That you could there's be so many different
Any
things.
kinda shit.
Yeah, there's definitely. You ever meet somebody? It's like, man, I know he ain't getting no.
Yeah.
But they could be a nice person too. But it's like, that shit would be.
And it's funny that you bring that up because that's why I'm always like, that's why I always try to be a friend of people. You know what I'm saying? Because you really don't know how these people walk through life. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's why I never judge anybody. You feel me? It's like, I don't have to, unless you're doing some shit that I just don't fuck with, but I'm never gonna judge your character. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm never gonna look at you funny because you do something. You feel me? I may not agree with it or I may not do it, but I'm not gonna look down on you because you do it. You feel me? So you can be. People did that back in the day when the so-called geeks, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's always on the computer, and it's just like,
That motherfuckers run the world now.
you know what I'm saying?
Shit, yeah.
And it's just like, I just feel like, I mean, shit, the podcast is called Judge Us Not, bro. It's just like,
Yeah.
just do you. I mean, I feel like everybody needs a friend, bro. And I just feel like, that's why I love talking to people. I love going anywhere and having a conversation with anybody because I just love that interaction with people. And that little bit may have helped, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
just like the time I came over here, you feel me? When I had my little issue, you feel me? Like I could have really been on some other shit, you feel me? But just the conversation with y'all changed that whole
You
dynamic.
just need to
of
go get
everything.
you a little Thai
You know what I'm
massage or
saying?
something, bro. That's all you needed,
So,
bro.
yep, just had to go get you. Yeah. But yeah,
It's a
nah,
little
that
happy
shit's real.
ending, man.
That shit's real.
That's
man.
hella funny, bro. Bring it back. I've always been like every massage place I've ever been has never had like an attractive,
Yeah.
like masseuse. It's always been like an older Asian lady.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I always wonder, it's like, man,
And
this shit
acting like
real?
anything
Yeah,
else.
You know what I'm
special
saying?
was, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this is what I get to choose from, bro.
Like, is there a
kinda-
code word? What
Yeah.
where the real other
But it
girls
would
at?
have to be like an old Asian lady. I was like, man, this ain't even. This
Yeah,
ain't like
yeah.
rush
I'm gonna be like,
hour, bro.
fuck it.
He's like,
never,
I'm here.
never once,
Since you
never
offering,
once have I
fuck
seen
it.
like a young, like attractive masseuse, and I was like, man,
Yeah.
this shit ain't real, bro.
Nah, you gotta go to certain ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to close the case on this, keep fucking, you know?
Yeah.
And,
Spread the love. Be
spread the
safe.
love, man.
Don't judge.
Don't judge,
You know,
man.
don't judge. It's not always some pervert shit. And even if it is a pervert shit, there's a no for real.
You may
There's
have
a
a
reason.
certain kink that you just can't get
Yeah,
nowhere else.
bruh, like
man.
people don't understand that. Like people that
Can
even
you,
into
like,
weird shit. There's a
put
reason why. Like
One of
you know
your
what I'm
fingers
saying?
in my butt while your feet is in my mouth.
I want you to dress up like Barney the dinosaur. Like, whoa,
Oh,
nigga.
shit.
He's like, for you to dress up like a dinosaur.
Damn. That's a whole nut. We should do some shit like that. Get some people on here with some crazy fetishes.
Yeah, no,
sure,
we
for sure,
definitely
do
gotta
that.
do this shit again because we got a lot of shit to
He's
talk
like, I got
about.
more
Yeah,
secrets that I'm not ready. I have to
Yeah,
warm
yeah.
up to the secrets.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm maxed out, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Nah,
Uh,
we
hit,
gonna bring
hit,
it.
hit the. I'm maxed out. man. Hit the-
I
hit the-
always wait for
hit
the gavel,
blue,
bro.
Hit the blue button, bro.
You know
Hit the
what I'm
blue
saying?
button,
Hit
bro.
I
plead the
You
fifth.
can't plead the fifth if you
it's
already.
too late,
you already
bro.
gave
No,
your
I'm
testimony.
saying I'm maxed
Testimonies,
out,
the
but I ain't
court-
got nothing more to say, man.
The stenographer has wrote that
I'm-
shit down, bro. It's on the
Hey,
record, bro.
I stand by my shit. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for the vibe. You know, it ain't all about the sex.
They can't
Even if
see
you-
it, but he's saying all this in front of a fireplace.
yeah, you can't see it, but
Candles
there's
lit
a
in the
fireplace
back.
right
This,
here.
this,
you know
this,
what I'm
this,
saying?
this the whole Alexa setup right here. This is his vibe.
You telling
He's just
me.
like, this is like just for the ladies out there. He's like, yeah, like, this
You know,
this is how I get
My
down,
energy's
bro.
a little different. I like burning buildings and shit, and fucking. I like a whole bunch of dark
shit.
shit. But yeah, man, we out, man.
We out here,
We out
man.
this shit. Case closed, baby.
See you on the next one.